Yo, what's up, man? Tupac expert in the building. Yo, as I was looking into the Alpo story, listening to Alpo interview, Alpo talks about this guy named a killer, a hitman that he had on his team named Wayne Perry. I was also listening to I think from Gully TV interview of Ears to Christ. Ears to Christ was also talking about Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry, a hitman from DC, had a real bad reputation of killing a lot of people. And they make Wayne Perry seem, Alpo and Ears to Christ kind of made it seem like Wayne Perry was this one-man operation. Well, I just read from Wayne Perry, from an interview Wayne Perry did, like Wayne Perry had a crew of niggas. Probably had like over 30 niggas with him, from what I read. But he had a lot of niggas, he had a team, he had a whole team with him. And that kind of makes sense. I mean, that does make sense because who in their right mind gonna be scared of just one man? He can get popped like anybody else, but if you got a crew, a team with you, you got some soldiers with you, that's something different. But anyway, I'm interested in this. So Wayne Perry seemed like an interesting character, right? So I'm interested in Alpo and Wayne Perry's relationship because it seems to me I haven't read everything on Alpo yet, but it seems from what I can understand, the feds wanted Wayne Perry. They wasn't really after Alpo. They more looked at Wayne Perry as the big fish. So they wanted him. So they coordinated. They tried to coordinate a compromise with Alpo. Well, they did. They worked out a deal with Alpo to give Wayne Perry up. So Alpo gave Wayne Perry up, snitched on Wayne Perry. So I don't know if that's the only person he snitched on, but it seems like from what I've been reading so far, it seems like that's the main guy he snitched on, and that's why he's labeled a rat, because of snitching on Wayne Perry. But anyway, I want to know what Wayne Perry has to say about Alpo. We always hearing other people speak on Wayne Perry. We heard about Alpo speaking on Wayne Perry, but I want to hear what Wayne Perry has to say, about all this shit. And now you can hear what Wayne Perry has to say because I have the interview. And I'm going to read it to you. And where is this from? I'll put it in the description where this from. Don Diva. Yeah, I think this is from Don Diva magazine or something. But they interviewed Wayne Perry. In his earlier days in prison. I think he probably did like 10 years in prison when they interviewed him. But the interview is this. And they asking Wayne Perry, when did you meet Alpo? Then Wayne Perry responds, I met the rat Alpo. I met the rat Poe in '89. I was out to destroy him over a lie a girl told me he said. I didn't know him. He was scared to death. But he was with my close comrade Lil Pop, who asked me not to kill Poe. So and that confirms what Alpo was saying too. About bailing Wayne Perry out of jail. But it goes on to read Silk, also known as Wayne Perry. Silk saw a golden opportunity in dealing with Alpo at a time when coke was short in the city, so he took him under his wing. Silk's protection was supposed to make Alpo off limits for the hungry wolves of the city. That makes sense. But they came out of the woodwork trying to get at him about his business. Silk stepped up and put heads to bed with no questions asked. In the process, he damn near dared anyone to fuck with Alpo. Soon afterward, Alpo was allegedly moving 30 bricks of coke a day at times, and Silk was eating like a king. If dudes owed Alpo money and were playing games about paying, Silk went to get the money and didn't care who the dude was supposed to be. One of the city's biggest drug dealers allegedly owed Alpo close to $1 million at one time. Alpo wasn't pressing the situation, but Silk stepped to the dude and told him, "That money you owe Po ain't Po no more." Hold up, he said, "That money you owe Po ain't Po money no more. It's mine, and I want that." You know, it's funny, we never heard that story from Alpo. You know what I'm saying? It said that Silk had the money the next day and kept it for himself. Wow. So that's crazy. So some dude owed Alpo almost $1 million, close to $1 million. Alpo didn't want to get it. Alpo wasn't pressing the man to give him his money. So Wayne Perry got the money and kept it for himself. We ain't heard that one. Hey, Po, what about that, Po? We ain't hear that story from you now. Is that true? I believe that's true, too. You know what I'm saying? That money you owe Po ain't Po money no more. It's mine, and I want that. Damn. It's said that Silk had the money the next day and kept it for himself. Damn. That's a boss. In a short time. So this Wayne Perry had the streets on lockdown, you know. On goddamn code red. On terror alert red, goddamn. In a short time, Alpo had a ghetto pass and could roam DC safely. Getting money, he was worth more to Silk alive than dead. And that's the key right there. That's why Wayne Perry didn't kill him. Because he was worth more alive to him than dead. As the money began to pile up, more bodies began to drop. Yeah, man. And then they asked him, they asked him, after everything that went down, what are your feelings about Alpo? And Wayne Perry said this: "Make no mistake about it. Po is a spineless coward, a rat of the highest order. I will never understand how people praise and romanticize snitches, rats, and sellouts. I would die 1,000 deaths before I ever compromise my principles as a street nigga." Well, he said as a man. He didn't say I put the street nigga in. "As I think back, I always knew Po was weak and capable of everything he displayed. I had my reasons for not putting him in the dirt. I should have put the barrel in his mouth. Damn." So in Wayne Perry's eyes, he saw Alpo as a weak, spineless, gutless coward. But he kept him alive because he was worth more to him alive than dead. And I noticed with Poe's story, I noticed too that I don't think he ever was the trigger man in any other killings he was involved in or ordered. I could be wrong, but he didn't kill Rich. He didn't shoot Rich. He had him killed. He didn't kill Gary. He had somebody else do that too. So that's, man, you know what I'm saying? This is this is demon world we in. This is demon world, man. Demon world, not Harlem world. Demon world. That's crazy. So now it's a good. This is a good thing because I've been wanting to find information on how what Wayne Perry has to say. And this interview, I'm gonna put the link in the description to this interview too. It's a damn good read. Peace out.